If you like big explosions, murdering small fluffy spriggans, and well, just killing everything in sight, this is the dungeon for you. The only downside right off the bat is the Copperbell goblins look like an utter nightmare fuel. As per usual, when you enter the dungeon you will obliterate your first pack of trash mobs, acquire a tiny key, and unlock a sealed blasting door leading you to a long, deep shaft. Pull the lever right and ride the shaft down to the base. From here, just let your knuckle-headed tank take all the aggro while you act like the big-brained hero you are and take care of their health bar. They clearly forget they have. There's nothing along the path that's particularly dangerous, well, except for you. Seeing as you hold everyone's life in your spells and general shenanigans, there are a couple of lightning sprites along the route to the first boss, but these will easily be pulled by the tank and won't realise you're melting them down from behind. Once you eventually reach the end of Mineshaft B1, you will be rewarded with some blasting sand on the floor. While this may not seem like much, gather the pouches, place them in the designated location and pull the lever. Congratulations, not only have you blown the doors off of poor Koto's home, now you're going to rub salt in the wound and murder him. Poor innocent Kotos will muster up his strength for a tank buster. This is indicated by the very red clear glowing circle around the tank. This is where you may want to use your OGCD heals such as Essential Dignity, or just go nuts and spam Benefic. Either way, heal the tank. Poor innocent Kotos will realise his tank buster is not enough and muster up the energy to launch 3 area of effect attacks across the arena. You may wish to sprint and run, because if you get caught by all 3 of these, you will definitely die. However, poor innocent Kotos is not done. He will also launch a cleave area of effect attack. However, this is easy to avoid, and he'll follow up with throwing a rock at you because he truly is desperate at this point. From here, Kotos will die, and you just need to add insult to injury and rob his body of a tiny key and take what little possessions he has left as your reward. Share it amongst your team as you wish. Opening the sealed blasting door with a tiny key, you're going to press on to the next lift and flee the scene of your vile crime. From here, get off the lift and take a right or left depending on which way your tank gets distracted first. Both sides will have mobs that must be brutally slaughtered in order to acquire, yes, you guessed it, more fire sand. On the left hand side there is a chest a little deeper in for additional loot if required, or if you just get greedy. From here, place the fire sand and detonate yet another big boom, an explosion to those defenceless creatures' home. Get round the corner and you'll be surprised to find, you guessed it, more fire sand. Now you'll find yourself facing off against Icarus Ire, who only lives down here because his poor shape and design has caused him to be rejected by all creatures great and small. Yep, you guessed it, even the Lalafell couldn't muster up a lolly-ho for this poor sludge beast. However, Icarus Ire is a master of area effect attacks and literally has all the drip. His area effect attacks are literally called Icarus Drip. But for all his drip, you simply stand near the gate and not even his drip can reach you. And you will continue to melt his health, drip and well-being until he is a puddle in a body and mind while keeping your team alive. Now, place the blasting sand and make a quick escape and flee yet another murder scene. From here we're almost on the home stretch. Follow the tank as he pulls too much aggro, thinking he's immortal, not realising you're the only reason he's still alive. Once he's finished being tenderised, proceed down the path until you're surprised by Hectonshare Stonebreaker, who clearly wants revenge for you murdering his brother and stealing his possessions. However, this will be to no avail as Hectonshare is a pushover. Now you've reached the final boss, not only do you realise you've been murdering the creature hiding in the mineshaft, many were slaves who simply wanted freedom. Yes, in this case you are the villain. But you've come this far, so we may as well finish the job. Gygus the Great must die. Keep in mind with Gygus he has an area of effect attack with a safe spot under his manskirt, and a standard area of effect where you need to move away. Not only that, he will produce multiple area of effect attacks at once just to add pressure. However, these are slow to detonate and do damage, so you will have plenty of time to move if your placement is off. With those 3 attacks in mind, you are now ready to end his life and finish the mass murder of slaves you began entertaining the idea when you entered this dungeon. Congratulations, you've cleared the Copperbell Mines as a healer, and thus, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe.